Okay. Stretch before we get this. Okay. We should now be live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another Plants vs. Zombies 3 live stream. And of course, today's live stream, we're gonna be finally going through the last floor in the current PvZ3 soft launch. As of right now, 33rd floor is the last floor. And there's nothing much else to say. We will, after we complete it, we should be able to unlock the bank. My main goal is to complete it, so if we have to watch ads, if we mess up in some way, shape, or form, if we mess up, I think I'll still try to continue. But honestly, I think this team can do it. This team pretty much was able to get through, pretty much last time we streamed, up until beating through floor 32. There's always the talk of like flying zombies being the issue. For me, with my team setup, that's not an issue. The main issue, for me generally, is very tanky zombies or the, let's say, I'm gonna name a few of them. The latest, newest one, which is the jackhammer zombie. Then the, imp thief zombie. Those two are annoying. At the same time, combination of the computer zombie, which I know you guys haven't seen before, but if you watched floors 30 to 33, you probably have already seen them in action. They're honestly annoying, if I'm not gonna lie. They're honestly annoying. But yeah, as you can tell, at this point, I can literally get 50 seeds per buy, at this current moment in time. So the main plan going forward after today's stream, because I might as well kind of bring up my thoughts, is after we get through floor 33, I'm going to be focusing on towns first. The main reason why is they cost the most coin. And at this point, after we beat through floor 33, there's no point in leveling up my plants. There's arena, but arena is not enough for me to say, hell yeah, let's do it. I'm honestly not going to do that. For those that are wondering, I am not going to be doing that. I'm not going to focus too much on arena. Arena is just there for diamonds and like seeds if you need it. Like I said, I'm gonna focus on towns first. After towns, we will then focus on plants. And my main goal for plants is just to get everyone average level. Instead of focusing on, as what most people do with this game, just focus on 6 plants, I'm gonna try to level up all 39 plants evenly throughout, so that we have a base minimum of a level, so that when we get events, I can use those plants, and it could actually help me out. That's one of the main issues with events, is I have that issue. They're just there for just being there, honestly, because that's how much damage they do. But with this team setup, might as well explain it for you guys. Walnut's pretty much the MVP, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. It's just that's how good it is in this game. You could argue the others are good, but only if they're high enough level and you have strong enough plants to deal with it. Mostly, I would say the Valentine's defending plant that's in PvZ2, I can't remember what its name is exactly right now. But that is good for arena, not so much for the Devour Tower. Especially at this point where I'm at and how much levels it is, and it also being an epic plant, it's just not the best idea to use it. If I do use it, it'd be like an extra plant just in case if I need certain plants to get into a certain area, but that's kind of like not realistic if I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, so the main damage plant for single target is, of course, the Cabbage Pulse. Most of these plants can hit both air and on the ground enemies, except there's only one plant that can attack everyone if it actually attacks it, attacks. Like, for instance, if it's underground or it's stealth, it won't attack it, but if it's attacking another plant, the attack can hit it. AKA, I'm talking about the Ragweed. The Ragweed, honestly, is probably one of the best plants in the game as a support plant. It can damage pretty much everything. It can push back pretty much everything. There's no ifs about it. The only thing it can't is the bosses, the brainiacs, in a way. But that's the only thing, obviously. It wouldn't make sense to push back brainiacs at all. there's no point since of how they made them. But aside from that, the lightning raid is for AoE, just to take out the little enemies, and just add a little bit more damage and help out with the cabbage pult and killing. I usually tackle the cabbage pults to slow down the enemies, and the rag raid, as you already know, pushes zombies back. That's its main job. That's why I didn't really care about leveling up. Ironically, the game was foreshadowing how good the plant was on the very first live stream, which is kind of weird to think about. All this time, the RNG gods were like, hey man, this is probably arguably the best plant in the game right now, due to all the nerfs, so use it. We're gonna give it to you now, and you won't realize until later how good it is. And that's what happened, ironically. Of course, Spike Reed is to do extra damage, mostly to not get destroyed and be able to deal with everything. The only issue now is there's so many plants that can either just destroy it completely or pretty much damage it, that it's kinda almost useless, but not really. The pros to it is I could use it for plant food, so I could hit all of the enemies in a lane and push them back, or they're just there to slow down the zombies. I could also still, like I said, use them for extra damage. It depends upon the situation and how I use them. They're used for as like a support damage plants, kind of like the same as the ragweed. And then of course they have the squash. Squash is probably one of the other really good plants in this game. Pretty much everyone uses it, more so than the butter squash, because it does a lot more damage, and it's mostly there to hit anything and maybe almost kill it. Due to levels, I can't kill everything. I can't kill everything in one hit. Kind of the main point that is for Gargantuars. I can't one-shot Gargantuars at this point, but it's mostly there to kill any nuisances, you know. If I need to kill them now, I can do now. Anyway, let's get straight into this, because this is the main focus. So, the amount of points, the amount of score that they recommend is 16,000. I've been pretty much able to do 14,000, 14,500,000, 15,000, 15,500, and then we're going to do this with this exact team of 1,358. This team works. It's able to slow them down and be able to kill them. Oh boy. Okay, so I might as well go over the zombies if you guys haven't, just to kind of give you an explanation, because this looks oof. This definitely is gonna be a challenging, especially since I'm using mouse. It may actually be a lot harder than you might think. It's faster to do with phone. So the firewall zombie, or I say computer zombie, pretty much acts like a wheel for the firewall that comes back every so often, which is annoying. Pretty much insta kills the spike read, which I kind of feel like is stupid. It should be like in PvZ 2 where it just goes over it, you know? It doesn't exactly affect the spike read, but in this game, in a sense, it does for some reason, and it's annoying. I compare it to that one zombie that's similar, but does 3 rows, but it's a lot slower. And it's in PvZ 2, but it's not in this game. Anyway, so we have that. We have the, what I call the Thief Imp, or the Robber Imp, whatever you like to say. I would probably say either or. Pretty much steals your plant, and if you kill it, you get your plant back, maybe. It depends upon where he's at and how far he is down in the lane. You might actually not get him back. So at certain points, it just might be best to leave him alone, let him go. But it comes an issue when a lot appear at once. And you can kind of tell what their main use is. They're pretty much there to disrupt your plant line and pretty much destroy your defenses instantly, in a sense. But the thing about this zombie, is it's very easy to manipulate. Very easy to use to your advantage. Especially if he spawns in the first round. You can literally use him to... because since he's a stealth plant, most plants don't attack him. Unless there's another plant and the ragweed could hit him, or the spike reed, or the squash. But we can use that to advantage to pretty much stall sun production and just build up our defense on the first phase, so that we're ready for the second phase. With pretty much a full lawn with plants, in a sense. So that's the gist of what we're going to try to do as much as we can. It's kind of the strats that a lot of people do at the end here. And we're going to do it. It's not necessary, but it's very hopeful, and especially when we have to deal with the jackhammer zombies. This plant is kind of weird. It's kind of there. It's pretty much a zombie that's similar to that donut zombie, but instead gives cones to normal zombies. That could be annoying due to how much levels the zombies have, more health, more defense. But the thing to note though is that's pretty much their gist. Like, damage output is not too bad. They're slow when they attack. It's just the only issue is that they put cones on zombies, and that's pretty much it. Of course, they have defense too, but they're not bad. If I'm gonna be honest, they're not bad. And then, of course, we got to the jackhammer zombie. Now, these guys are, I would say, one of the other annoying plants. Zombies. I kind of already said it before, but these guys are like the prime example of, oh god, why? These guys are annoying because when they first appear to a plant, they bounce over it once. But after that, they don't do it again. But the issue with these guys is they're fast. They do lots of damage. I mean, attack damage is not a lot, but they attack like each bounce, so probably like few hits per second. And it adds up really quickly. Like, they could get through a walnut a lot faster than any other zombies in this game, except a Gargantuar. Aside from like a Gargantuar, I would say they probably have the second highest DPS. So you kind of already get the gist of why they're annoying and very dangerous, and you should be prepared to deal with them, because they're gonna be the ones that probably will most likely destroy your lineup, or your line of whatever you're doing. So the main point is that they can just jump over, I think, 1 or 2 blocks. And then they can start going fast and just killing your plants left and right. They're really annoying. But the thing I've noticed with the cabbage pole is I find to have some weird glitches when he jumps. If somehow he gets hit with the iceberg lettuce of the cabbage pole tacoed, and you end up pushing him back with the ragweed, he stays in mid-air and doesn't do anything for several seconds. And I think it's because it's on the slowdown and the game's trying to think he's trying to move. But eventually, if you push him long enough and he goes to the side where there's no plants, he just falls onto the ground like nothing happened. And so it's a weird glitch, sort of. It's a nice exploit because you can pretty much just avoid him jumping over, and you pretty much have a certain amount of time before he starts actually attacking plants. I don't know. It's weird. But we'll probably end up seeing it when we get through the floor 33. Of course, the fast food zombie is annoying because it stuns. Due to having the fast food zombies, this is going to be even worse because, well, one, stunning plants, yeah, that lowers the amount of damage outputs, and just so many different zombies you just have to be worried about. Hot dog vendor. If you've been playing Arena, you probably would have seen this guy. He's, after a certain point, not bad, but when you get into the Devour Tower, he actually ends up becoming a nuisance due to level up and having more stats and more HP. Generally, Lightning Weed can deal with pretty much the hot dog vendor, so it stops moving, and we can push the wheel cart back, so we don't have to worry about imps as much. And of course, we can also push back the imps as well. But the imps actually work with the Gargantuar, which we'll go over later. But going back to the Lightning Weed, he can deal with the Firewall Zombie pretty easily. It just depends upon how many zombies are out on the field. Then we have the Pizza Delivery Zombie. He's kind of like the Octopus Zombie, but only goes for 1 lane. And he only does it 3 times. If you damage him, he does it less, depending upon how much shield he has. Because his shield is pretty much how much he can throw. In a sense, he could throw, 3. That's kind of here. But if you damage him, he does it less. So that's just something to note. So Lightning Weed also really helps out with that as well. Depending upon, at that point, how many Lightning Weeds are out. He's just more or less annoying. If you don't have enough plants up, you're pretty much screwed, in a sense. You can't really destroy the pizza slobs or, in previously, to Scrid. And then, of course, the King of the Grill, or pretty much a Gargantuar that doesn't attack, but just throws zombies and insta-kills them. He's worse. But what makes him even worse than the normal Gargantuar is he throws these hot dog imps forward as well. Anyone. He does it endlessly. So the best thing to do is kill the imps before anything else. And then, of course, you just want to slowly keep him at bay. He's just one of those zombies that with everything else that shows up, this is in a way a nightmare, especially if you don't have a good enough team setup or a decent amount of levels on. My Cabbage Port is on the same level as these guys, and I feel like with where we are with the Walnut, we should be fine. I'll try my best to stall if we can, but there's no guarantees I'll be able to effectively do it, especially depending upon how what ends up happening, because I make a lot of mistakes on PC. Okay, so we don't have to deal with much here, but I feel like the later levels will have to deal with the Gargantuars. Okay, this is gonna be really annoying. So you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. So we have... my main goal is to try to get as many lightning beams out as we can, at least 2, so that we can deal with zombies that need to get damaged. For instance, the firewall zombies. It's kind of impossible to try to kill a firewall zombie with just a cabbage pole. Just say it. And yeah, as you can tell, the amount of damage we're doing is definitely a lot lower than I would like it to be, but that's fine. This is kind of normal at this point. I do want to grab another lightning readout, so that's what we're going to do. And also something to note, the firewall zombies really reek, actually, especially compared to other zombies. Since Lightning Bait doesn't really do that much damage, but with multiple, the DPS starts to add up. But as you can tell, he's actually a lot weaker than I would say most other zombies. Also, really annoying sound effects, too. Lovely. I guess we're gonna have to do that. There's no stalling this time. Also, maybe okay, you know what? Just to make sure, we're gonna lower the volume a little bit. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it does matter. Okay. We're gonna lower the volume. I guess that. I realized that maybe the volume's a little too high. I probably should check that out. So sorry about that if people were like, the volume's too high. Just let me know, guys. Seriously. Let me know. Oh, Robert. Okay. That was a roof raced. And see, yeah, that's the annoying thing about this plant, as you can tell. This is what I was talking about. Is how he just stays in midair. I thought he didn't do damage, but I guess he did. But that's fine. Yeah, that's the annoying thing about the jackhammer, is he just does a lot of damage. And you see how fast he went through that walnut? Oh, not enough to kill instantly, I guess, but enough, nevertheless. Push back these zombies, mates! I guess we'll just do that, then. Put another walnut. But pretty much the gist is we're trying to stall them out as much as we can, and eventually kill them. Because they're also, at the same time, getting more plant food, so if we need to use plant food, we can. Like, look at all those firewall zombies. Ah, rip. Was hoping we could get in there, but that's fine. Okay, and of course the Cabbage Pult's coming in clutch, freezing zombies too and slowing them down. And this is why I also really like the... I'm gonna just do a cherry bomb there because of how many of those we have to deal with. We're just gonna have them wait to jump. That didn't really work. There we go. That one worked, but the one down there didn't work against him. That's kind of annoying. Since this is the last zombie, we could just do that and kill him. Maybe. Because at this point, you probably have already heard what I've said about the Devour Tower. Your main goal is to beat it, and survive. Don't worry about points. Because there's no point in points in this. There's no score to it, obviously. So, for those that are curious, just focus on surviving. It's like the best tip I could say. Focus on surviving. There's no point in worrying about points. So, if you need a stall to win, do it. It's a strat. It is a strat. And I don't know why people maybe not think of it like that sometimes. And it's okay if you don't, but it's just something to really know. Because it can help you out one of these days, and you may win due to it. And then you can focus on other stuff, and at that point you can redo it if you really want to and not stall. And boom. You're able to do it without stalling. It's up to you what you want to do at the end of the day, too, but it's just stuff to think about, man. Also, I don't like how these are ganged up on each other. I'm gonna have to. On it. Okay, I'm going to have to make him steal something. So this is the gist. So we're gonna have him steal something, and we're just going to block him. Really? Oh, there's more than one. Oh no. Thank you. Boom! Now we can stall to our heart's content. And so this is the gist I was talking about. This is pretty much the best way to stall because they can't attack the imp. And this pretty much gives us a pretty much infinite amount of stun if we really wanted to. And this is harder to do because it's on a mouse, but I'm gonna have to get used to it anyway, but you get the gist. And yeah, that's whatever what you want to think, but hey, it works. So however you want to play. Now, if I wanted to officially do this the way I said I was going to do it, like if I wasn't going to stall, let's say that. Let's say if I didn't want to stall, I would have to wait until my plants are like at least level 17, I would say. And maybe at least try to get some rares up and leveled because that's definitely dealing with the Gargantuars. We're going to need that. And that's the main issue. Is, in a sense, that's kind of impossible. Like, the amount of time it would take would probably take me about a month or more if I wanted to get through this without stalling. In any sense. That just kind of shows you, like, how good stalling in this game is and how crucial it is after a certain point. That just shows you how much you also have to farm in this game at the exact same time. Okay. Due to us having to use a boosted plant, that actually kind of sucks. We're not going to be able to plant again. This is fine. We can wait. We can allow him to kill it. So, if you guys are disappointed that's the case, I really don't know what else to say. It's just how this game's made. But it's not impossible to get to. Like, if they even reset the data, which I don't think they're going to, because it would make no sense. Because this they're pretty much, in a sense, this is the actual release of the game, but only in certain countries. That's why it's called soft launch. So because of that, I don't think they're gonna reset the data. So if anyone was curious on that, will they reset data? No, I very doubtful they would do that. They could do it, but I don't see it. Just how this game is. Yeah, there'll be people behind when the launch starts, but honestly, don't know what else to say honestly about that. It's going to happen, especially for the worldwide launch. But of course, some people like me who found ways around it and played right now. I do hope the community out with bugs and like that. Now I'm kind of one of those people that is sort of known in the PvZ community at this point, for the forums anyway. Because I've been there and talked with a lot of people, expressed my own opinions on stuff, and you could argue they probably wouldn't know who they are just by seeing my nickname. So I'm there. So yeah. Aside from that, if you guys are wondering, I am from the United States, so there is ways around to get to play it, even though it is in certain select states and countries. But the gist mainly is that there are going to be some people behind, but there's going to be some people that are not going to be behind, especially for me from the United States. I'm not going to be behind, mostly due in fact of what I was mostly saying is that I've been able to play right now. And I think if you really wanted to play this game, you can. You just have to be smart about it. You're gonna have to download the APK, pretty much is the gist. Or, it's easier to do it with emulator. But you can do it with your phone, it's just a little bit more weird. Due in fact that, well, it's a mobile phone, you have to go through your system's memory and phone storage, and it's just weird. It's weird, but it's possible. I have it on both my phone and PC, if you guys haven't already guessed that. Okay, I think it's about time that we kill this dude. We're gonna fast forward just a little bit. Actually, no. I actually want to put down some spike reeds. That's actually my bad. I actually want to put down some spike reeds. Because, like I said, the spike reeds are just there for a little extra damage, but mostly to slow down the zombies. The only issue is the firewall zombies that kind of insta-kill it with their firewall, which I feel like is kind of stupid. Kind of like a why? Jeez. Either he's doing more damage, or it's slowly adding up. I don't know. I know with the plant food, it gives us a few brief seconds of invulnerability. We're gonna do that instead, because that gives us a few seconds without him attacking. Yes, Spike Reed. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Spike Reed instead for the last spot into here. And just slowly kill him with the Spike Reed. And then you'll see a glitch, actually. So this is another glitch that I see. It's mostly due in fact that if you have no more room for the plant will just be yeeted out. Legit yeeted out. It's mostly kind of how the same thing goes with the Gargantua that we're going to be facing shortly here. So the plant is in a sense inside of a plant, but as you can tell, it moved forward a little bit because there's no room. The plant legit just gets yeeted out, due in fact that there's no more room left. And let's say if we move it, it's weird. It's like he's still floating in the air. He's not there. Technically, he's not there, so we can't give him plant food. I've already tested that. You can't give him plant food. And he'll disappear when the match starts. He'll just be gone in a second. Which is kind of sad, but hey, at least he's happy in space. But you kind of get the gist. Also, that is very weird. Okay, as you can tell, I can't even switch with him either. we're just gonna have to play through. But this is another thing that I've come across, and I can also show you on stream. It's mostly due in fact that because it's too much, like, it's the end of the level. If there was a plant there already, and I kept the plant there, then it would still be the same thing. But because we're able to just interact with it, which is just in itself weird. So just some weird instances like this, and yeah. Like I said, when we're ready, eats out. And as you can tell, I mean, another reason why the spike read's good, sometimes it's not as effective, they still get away. As you can tell, the walnuts get yeeted out. The only issue with the firewall zombies, like I said, it just takes out the spike reed, which is honestly really annoying. Also, I can't plant anything in that space now. That's weird. I legit can't place anything right here. That's lovely. We're gonna do that. Okay, this is actually becoming an issue. And that's one of the main issues of the imp zombie, the Stealer zombie, is it just legit takes all of your plants away. And oh my god, what is all of this? Oh, plant food. Oh, it won't even allow me to plant there. That is so weird. It didn't even allow me to plant up there. That was just a weird glitch overall. That it was switching. It also made me not able to plant. So, do note to self, if you do get that, due to how the zombie imp, Stealer imp, Whopper imp works, don't interact with it. Do not, or you're not going to be able to build, or a plant, I should say. Also, gotta make sure to focus, because these zombies could easily get past, and I'll easily lose. Well, so far it's not too bad. I say that, but we're starting to come across some nuisances over here. Yeah, I'll do it. Because I would like to keep as much walnuts as I can on the field. And so I'm gonna try to keep this imp here so we can stall. But it may be a little too impossible. Okay. No. No. I see you trying to do that. Yay. Okay, we should have enough time to get enough sun and to get the walnuts in. If not, we could just plant food it. Okay, another one? Really? Really, bro? Just jump over nothing. Gotcha, game. Okay, so now we can do as much as we want with little to no repercussions. So, I honestly do feel like there's gonna be something that's gonna end up changing here. They probably know that people are doing this. I don't see them necessarily trying to do anything about it. I mean, I say that, but I could also see them doing something. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot of people talking about it as suggestions when it comes to what they want to do, what they want to see them do, the developers do. And honestly, when it comes down to it, I kind of like the idea of stopping the sun production. But you may end up dying due to it if you're trying to kill the last zombie, whatever the zombie is, depending upon what the zombie kind is. So for them, it would kind of ruin some things, maybe. It just depends upon what zombie. And at that point, it would probably encourage people to level up those plants. So that means more farming, yes. But then again, as I keep saying, that's kind of the nature of this game. Something you can't really run away from. You're going to farm in this game. Just saying, you're gonna have to take your time to farm. But at this point, my plants are high enough level that I can do this. It just depends upon how messed up whatever they do with the zombies and whatever layout. They keep sending a lot of zombie imps. I feel like we're gonna be screwed. But who knows? We were able to deal with it, it's just that they took a lot of walnuts because of how the mechanic works. And since there's spike reeds in place of, we couldn't really, in a sense, you know, keep them. Every plant is planted, looks away, 14 meters, everything is gone. Yeah! And that's gonna happen. That's just how powerful zombies are, and just how annoying these zombies can be. See, this is why the whole stalling strategy works, is because of that simple fact. The zombies are so strong at this point that I need to just over-prepare to be able to deal with them at the levels I'm at. And that kind of shows you that I do need to have more levels with my plants for me to be able to deal with it with this floor. But I'm able to do it now because of this simple fact that I can just stall one zombie with walnuts and I'll be fine. It's a lot easier with the stealth zombie because you can't attack it. Especially, even if the ragweeds can't hit them, the issue is that there's no other zombies there for it to attack that it can attack and see, so that's why I'm allowed to even do this. Now, if the ragweed can hit stealth zombies, this would be a different story. It'd actually be worse if I had ragweed, because it would just push the zombies forward, which is what the main, I would say, goal is for this zombie imp, is it wants to escape with the plant. And I'm gonna lose the plant, for sure. But it's only a ragweed, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And we have this as backup, this extra damage. So after a certain point, you'll be able to unlock towns. Like, for instance, one town is the second to last town. We're gonna get the bank town, in a sense. I think that's what's kind of called. But the last one was a plant food, which is increases. It's pretty much like the taco ability town. There's a certain percentage that I could have a plant get tacoed, and also now plant food, so I can plant it and it will have plant food, which is kind of nice. So we're gonna do this one more time, but we're gonna double stall this zombie. Oh, no, 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 stop, stop, stop. Dang it. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't able to do it. But hey, that's fine. That kind of works in our favor. So maybe they do get a damage increase. Because it seems like he's able to clear through the walnut a lot faster. Whatever may be the case, we can do this. Let's see, will I have enough time to plant down another... Yep. And also the taco ability for the walnut doesn't change much, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. You should not pass, zombie. Alright, but pretty much. He really wants to, man. I cannot deny his tenacity to try to. We're gonna give him a boost and edge to get out of here. Or we can also just do that. Because at this point, we're good. We're good. We're going to remove him, sadly. Sadly, we're gonna have to, but we're fine. Like I said, we're gonna taco ability like I always do. And we're gonna taco ability the walnut so it has 4 HP. And let's get this show on the road. So you kind of get the strats, so pretty much we're slowing down the zombies and having them take as much damage as we can, and stalling them as much as we can to eventually kill them. And I would say this is probably one of the better plant setups. Put that down. There we go. So yeah, just the issue is that the firewall zombies take out the spike reed, so we just kind of lose out on that, which kind of sucks. There we go. Wrong plant, maybe? Oh, it's too slow. Plant fruit it. Stay back, I say. Boom. Good. They just do so much damage. Thank you. Coming in clutch. Okay, that, like I said, that's gonna be the general what we're gonna see. Like, every plant is just gonna get destroyed, but it seems like they're not really using all the plants at once, or zombies, I should say. Well, I just said that, but yeah, we got pretty much almost everyone here. Then these burning zombie get pizza misery. Oh boy. Okay, we got a powered up version, so that's nice. We could actually, in this round, use the plant food on the spike reeds, which would actually be a lot better. That actually really is helpful for this time, because we have to deal with a lot more zombies that can easily get for us that are weak. So it works out really well in our favor. Now spike beat there to slowly whittle these guys down, so it's a lot easier to kill. Okay, I'm curious to see what the last wave is. Because whatever zombie's there, we'll probably find the best one to stall. Yeah, that's not the best one to stall. Stop. So yeah, we're gonna install this zombie. Come on, guys, you got this. And the beauty of Lightning Reed and such. Okay, good. That's what we needed to do, but the game was just like, nope. So the annoying thing is we now can't really plant as many lightning raids, but we'll be fine. Okay, he has a lot to get through, but that's okay. We're gonna try to stall as much as we can. And yeah, this is the only thing that's going to be a lot boring, but it's whatever you can do, man. It's whatever you can do, and it does kind of show you just how farm heavy this game can be. And we are going to put in some spike reads in as well. But what we can do is get as much sun as we can, so that we can, in theory, kind of just be able to have the option to... I'm trying to say, plants that we need to plant. And have extra for other whatever may end up coming against us. You know, you don't have to have the annoying sound effect, mate. Imagine every time a zombie took a bite of the plant, all you heard was nom. Yeah, it'd be kind of nice. I mean, instead of this nom and sound effect, it'd be kind of nice. I'm gonna also save up plant food as well. We have enough time to be able to plant endless amount of walnuts. I'm surprised that they just don't die for overeating, you know? I mean, I don't think it'd be as gory, but like, it'd be kind of a funny thing if they just died. Instead of slowing down sun production, they just died because they eat too much. That's something they could do. It'd be kind of hilarious, if I'm not gonna lie. But it would have to be certain plants, like the walnut, because not every plant can easily take a long time to get killed, you know? So it's something that if developers are somehow watching this, there you go, a nice idea. Be able to, also since he's far behind, we can actually put down... Oh, okay, that works, kinda. I mean, he's sort of attacking, but I don't think it's necessarily hitting him, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's only hitting the, code, the firewall. I like how it just keeps getting pushed back. Oh, shoot. I was wanting to use a plant fruit on the walnut, but that's fine. There we go. I'll take that. So now we can put it on the lightning reeds. That just makes more TPS for them. And if you guys don't already know, lightning reeds are actually really good plants to attack in a group. The only issue now is we don't have as much as I would like. Alright, I don't like how many imps are attacking. And oh, we just lost all of our walnuts. That's the only thing I hate. Is just because of that thing alone. It's just annoying. But, okay. Now we're getting into the juicy stuff. We may have to go 3 lines of the things. Okay, so you kind of get the gist. Your goal is to defeat the mini-imps, if you can. And they don't exactly attack or go after the spike reed. So you can use the spike reed to essentially continuously damage them. I also did not realize that. That just actually came into fruition while seeing that they don't really go after the spike reed. But you kind of get the gist. This is why the ragweed is so good, is because it keeps these guys at bay. Because they just keep flinging your plants back. Which can be honestly really annoying. I do realize they have a 25% chance to push back. So it's like, the ragweed is honestly a really good plant. Okay, last level. Don't know what to expect, in all honesty. Okay, not bad. Okay, I was expecting everyone, but we didn't get everyone. Okay, this is very doable. I was honestly expecting a lot more trouble, but I'll take it. Cabbage should be able to kill. I mean, in theory, should be able to. He should be able to, even if he does get hit, he should be able to deal with it. Okay. Put you there. Put you there. And we're gonna block this zombie up down here. You can't put the squash too close or you'll take the squash, ironically enough. Now we get to the stun zombie. I hate this zombie, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. Because it stuns your plants. So you do a lot less damage, so you may end up taking a lot of death or hits on certain plants, so you might not exactly want to. Come on. Kill. Nice. Awesome. There we go. That was a lot of multitasking just to keep this guy here. Also glitch, by the seems of it. A damage glitch? I don't know why that's there. That's no, never mind. Same thing in there too. I thought there for a minute my brain was like, oh, I guess him stealing, for some reason there's some weird leftover particles of it from, no, that's not the case. And so you kind of get the gist. We're just gonna stall, and then we're hopefully gonna beat. I mean, they could just send a crap ton of these guys, and we may end up losing if they do that. But it seems like they made it not bad in difficulty. They don't spam too much of the certain zombie. Surprisingly, like, in terms of how many zombies they send a lot, but it's not like a specific zombie. Nice. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, just to speed it up a little bit. We're gonna just save a little bit of sun. Plant another one. We're able to get about roughly 7 sun. This is gonna be a while. Yeah, I kind of called that they were gonna nerf the Snapdragon, so I'm gonna call that they're gonna somehow make it so that either the zombie dies because they ate too much. It'd be kind of funny to see if they do that, or they don't give you more sun after a certain point. Brains. I mean, this guy's in the wrong work if he wants brains. Just saying. Wrong line of work. If you want brains, don't be a thief and steal plants. Then it went away. I should put down another one. That'd be fine for now. I'm just gonna stall him just a little bit longer. And we're gonna keep stalling with 2 walnuts so we can grab ourselves some more plenty of food. I like how it's like brains in a very dark tone, but the imps don't have that deep of a voice. Who's that zombie calling brains? Or it could be the lawn person just mocking the zombies. That could be it too. Oh, you want brains? What's happening? You're just eating plants. Just teasing this poor zombie. But yeah, that's something to know. It's like, you would think that they'd beat so much that they would just literally die. I don't want to be too graphic, because I know, like, the Plants vs. Zombies is not high, like, not teen or above, but my guy changed. See what he wants to eat. He eats. He took the plant to make a salad. Possibility. You know, if zombies are smart enough, they would just move to a different lane and just go past, but I guess it makes sense, but they're not that smart, so I mean, they're smart enough to do certain stuff, but not smart enough to just go to different lanes. How long does it take before he's like, okay, I'm just done? Like, there's so many things they could do to kind of avoid this for being a thing. I want them to do that. I really want them to have it so that they die because they eat too much. I don't think they needed to be graphic about it. They could just instantly die for no reason. But the thought process for more mature people would be that they just eat so much their body can't hold it all. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, pretty much the gist. Yes. If they're smart enough to do so much complicated stuff, but they can't just walk around or go to a different lane to go past a walnut that they try to eat through. But hey, it wouldn't be fair for the plants or the survivor, so. And there's also Zomboss, so it's like, it really doesn't work in that end as well. Okay, move. We're gonna let him go. I don't care too much. I'm not gonna interact with him. Because we won't be able to place anything there if we do. We'll move him down there, and we'll put him right there, so we have both sides with more TPS. Let's do it. Oh, we can't. Oh, rip. That's weird. It wouldn't even allow me to. Yeah, because of that, I can't even place anything there, so I'm kind of screwed. That's not cool. Oh, I can't even place anything there either. I don't think I can place anything in that lane now. No, I can't. Oh, that is so douche level. Yes, take that plant, please. Robber zombie, yoink, yep. Oh, I think we're at the very end here, actually. I think we just completed it. And we can't even place anything there, but we have ways to deal if they do get through. That's so weird and annoying. Like, it doesn't even allow me to plant anything there due to it. And there we go. And we finally completed the last floor of this game. Yeah! For now. Anyway. The energy from the dawn sun is flooding into me. I've never felt anything like it. So much power. But wait! What's that purple fog everywhere? I love how, like, there's no reels or anything. They definitely need to work on those cars. But I get what they're trying to get at. That's cool. I know this is still much work in progress, but it'd be kind of cool to see them work more on this. Because there's no rails, so you can see that there's no reels to them. And they're just, like, glitching out. It looks better over here and here. But yeah, they definitely need to work on that. And I know they probably know that. They just, of course, they haven't gotten around to it. Because there's so much to work in this game. For sure. I can say for sure that as well. But wait, what's that purple fog everywhere? I can't move! It is I, Dr. Edgar J. Zombas. Thank you so much for opening the vault with the disgusting plant keys. Since they could only be returned by plants, I had to trick you into doing it for me. No, purple fog, purple brain fog infecting Dawnstone turned into dark and evil. At last, I present to you your undoing, the Midnight Sun. It's a viewer's touristic car. It's a possibility. That could actually be it too. We also have level 811. I was not expecting to get even higher levels. Anyway, the Midnight Sun will devolve all the plants in the world into unthinkable, mindless vegetables. I'm going to steal the plant's brains. You go. And it begins with you, Sunflower. Take this! Purple Midnight Sun, they training me. I can't go on. Time for Magic Beans to be the headlining act. Well, Magic Beans is flaring up with magical power. They're absorbing all the midnight sunlight. They're saving us all with the huge shell of Beniac energy. Cascading arcs of power knocked Dr. Zomba's back. You may have driven me back this time, but I got the midnight sun I came for. And soon, I'll spread it everywhere. Toodaloos! Toodles. Magic Beans, I can't believe it. You really were magic the whole time. Can feel magic fading. It's curtains for us. Stage lights darkening. You've been a great crowd. Magic Beans! No! This has gone so wrong. I made a terrible mistake. Pick yourself up later, man. That's me to do that. We've got to get out of here. To be continued. And so, that is the end of the quote-unquote storyline of Floor 33. I'm going to still be streaming, and I'm going to still doing other stuff, but we finally have the chance to get coins! Now, hell yeah. I'm actually gonna go full on out to get more money, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. And of course, we can grab ourselves the chart card and the potion from here. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. We now also have a level 11 plants. Kind of curious to see what we can get. Not as much seed I was expecting, but it's honestly only from the plant area thingy bob. So we don't have to worry too much. And of course, pinatas, 192 seeds still, but 93% chance for legendary. That doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I honestly believe that legendary plants are not that great, but that's just me saying anyway. And then when it comes to plants, I still don't have enough club members for me to even try to get it. I mean, I say that I have still no other club members. There's like one person that joined, but then they just left instantly. And yeah. I'm pretty much stuck in a no club plants group. Which I kind of wanted to use one of the plants, but that didn't really happen. So, yeah. Anyway, enough blabbering. Let's get this arena stuff done and over with. Is ranking arena, lightning read is all you need. I'm not joking. Lightning read is one of the best, but it depends upon your team straight up. If you can get more symmetry points, you'd be able to beat me, but I beat majority of people just because of how fast and strong the lightning read is. Because I'm such a low rank in the arena, and I can't get further because I keep getting players, in a sense, that just doesn't even allow me to continue on, because they're trying to continue on. Like, I'm in a place I shouldn't be. That's just how powerful my plants are. It's like, can you allow me to increase in rank, please? I feel like 5 is too small. And he's into. I just from only using Lightning Reed, I have like a few more points than him. Not that much, but just a few more. And then comes the beauty of the Lightning Reed. All upgrading the talk ability, and then just watch the magic happen. They don't even have a chance to get to the first square. And they attack zombies behind them, too. So that's just even more, just even faster score. I should be able to beat this guy. In theory, I should be able to. I mean, I might. I mean, he got 90k points, and I think that's due to symmetry. Because if you could go for symmetry, you'd be able to beat me, hands down. I think he might be able to beat me. Because I know I'm going too fast for me to be able to get one symmetry point. But I was able to win. By like 1,000 points. Yeah, I could definitely say he had a lot more symmetry than me. And it's easy to do that. Level 17 Lightning Reed. Game? When you're trying to play Lightning Reed's down, and the game's just like, nope. I could lose this. But I don't know. I don't know what's going through his head. There we go. Insta-death! Oh, you didn't even get the top row. But yeah, I got a lot more points. Dude, you can land faster. You big brain potato. Yeah, like, this, honestly, is just faster. And I wonder, like, if you had a lot higher level Lightning Reed, he probably would be beating me, but he hasn't. So I wonder if it's just, like, he doesn't realize. But I'm also trying to go for other stuff, like, trying to have at least one plane of everything. Put you there. Sidebar and Papillon. We should have enough time to be able to get symmetry, but I should be able to beat him. Hands down. That score is beatable. I want to get symmetry, damn it. There you go. He did beat me. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know why. I'm guessing he might have been actually able to do it faster because he had level 17 plus this plan, which... Okay, that makes sense. I would love to continue on, but I think we're just gonna chill out. I'm gonna wait. The thing about Arena is I always find people that are just like that, and it's like, okay, well, there goes my points. I don't think I'm gonna get whatever. The thing is, you want to do Arena as early as you can, and try to get as far as you can so you don't run into those situations, because I'm always stuck in Bronze Bacon, because even though I have higher level plants, I'm facing people that are higher, I say higher level plants, or in some way, shape, or form, higher score. And which in turn, granted, it gives me more points, I'm able to lose more. And honestly, I would say for me, you can't see the rank of people, I probably should 100% be not even in Bronze Bacon. Like, I probably should be at least in Gold Waffle or Diamond Pizza. At this point, I should be, but, or maybe even higher, but I can't because I'm stuck here. Because I'm not always active. I mean, I say active, and it's kind of true. And it's kind of annoying that's the case. Oh. Okay, so I was like wondering, like, what's the point? Okay, it's just if you want to replay levels, you can, and that's why it's there. There's no point to it. Okay, gotcha. I was kind of curious on that, but kind of get the gist of what my issue is, I could say. And maybe they'll change in the future, like if you have higher level plants. What cut you into? I have this game early. United States of America. But there are ways to get this without being in a certain country. There are ways around it. You can just download the APK. It's as simple as that. I mean, all you need to do is if you have a PC, get an emulator. Most emulators, I think, are through Samsung, through Google Play, and you can just download it through an APK. Simple as that. And you can do it on your phone too. No, it's not in America. I'm in America, but it's not available in America. It's only still available in the Philippines. And I think they also changed it somewhat, so it's like 1 or 2 more countries. I'd have to look it up, but it's not in America. I got it, I can play it, even though I'm in America, because I'm able to download the APK. It's not an American thing to download the APK. But yeah, if people are wondering, I'm from America, but it's not available in America. And I'm gonna keep saying that if I need to, because it's very important to know. But yeah, you just missed me going through floor 33. If Hawkeye finds out, they could ban you from the game. No, they already know. They even know. That's the funny thing, is they know. They even, when you do bug reports, you can even put down if you're from America, and they don't give a shit. I'm not gonna, it's not, that's the ironic thing, is no, that's not actually correct. They even have it, so that if you're from America, they're like, alright, thank you for giving your bug report. Because that's the thing about the soft launch, is they don't really fucking care too much about where you're from. They only care about making sure that the game runs smoothly and they can fix the bugs. And on top of that, be able to slowly continue working on the game. The only reason why it's in soft launch is there's so many things they need to work on. Like, for instance, just one example. I mean, there's 2 examples I can think of, but one example. Let's talk about the Jubilee Night Cup. Like, look at this picture! That does not fit at all. That does not fit at all. And then right here, like, the cars are going cuckoo crazy. They're flashing about, and they don't even have reels. They're like, you play our game, isn't you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, they already know. And they can easily find out that I'm playing from America through the IP. They can look in through the IP. So, if they knew, they've already banned me. If that was the case, which I don't think that's necessary. I don't think the many players are actually playing it. Like honestly, if there was a lot of players that are doing through this method where they download through APK from a different country, and there's like a lot of players, like over 1,000 players, like over 100,000 players doing it, then in that case I could see that being what ends up happening. But honestly, not that many players are. Not that many players are playing this game right now. And I think that's mostly also to the point of it's not finished. There are some things that people don't like about the game, like how the battle systems have been changed, and a few other things. Like, for instance, for how long I've been playing, streaming, and I actually, on the forums for PvZ3, for the game, they have their own forums so that you can list bugs that you've encountered or issues through the game and such like that. And they even have one now for clubs or guilds, in a sense. And it's been 19 days since one person has actually tried to join my guild. Only one person. That just kind of shows you how many players are playing this game. Not that many. Like, if there was over 1,000 players, I could easily see me at least having 5 people. From experience. But alas, that's not the case. Anyway, well, I'm gonna do the daily stuff, and we're gonna call it done after that. But yeah, for those that, like I said, if you're wondering, I've already did go through floor 33. It wasn't too bad. I was expecting to be a lot worse with the plant lineup, but we didn't even see the pizza zombie. Yeah, we didn't even see the pizza zombie. I mean, granted, going back to what I was saying about the whole issue, they already know that's the case, like, way beforehand. That is also mainly to do with hacks. There was a hack, I should say, that allowed you pretty much zero-cost sun plants, no recharge times, etc., etc. It's pretty much a hack that pretty much gave you everything, and you could play it with other people. And they were cracking down on that. And so they already know you could download this game through an APK. But they're not going after people who are playing legitimate. So I guess that's just one major thing to know. And maybe it works out for them too, because having enough people play this game allows more people to find bugs to let them know to fix, you know. So just a lot of things to know. Oh, why it'd be kind of stupid if they did. I mean, if you're not playing fairly, makes sense, but that's an if, you know. More lightning reads. Okay. And we could also, you know what, and we might as well just see how things are going. We can check the forums out. the PvZ forums from EA. I love how they just go to a different side, like, bruh. Oh, news and events. Oh, this might be from whatever day it was, because I know they fixed something certain. I can't remember what they exactly fixed. I'm trying to remember. I think it was, like, club issues. Crocodile clubs, I think some people are still having issues with clubs. Oh, soft launch update, April 13th. That's today! Oh, 3 hours ago. Oh. Oh, we gotta check this out. Because I might have to make another article really soon if that's the case. That was like a few hours ago. When did we start streaming? Well, 1 to 2 hours ago. Okay. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna check it out, because why not? So we're gonna let this stay here. So, okay. Mega Special Games, just in time for spring in the Northern Hemisphere, we just released a brand new update for PvZ 3. Here to get you started for the latest update, we have Devin from the PvZ 3 team. Hi gang, this is Devin. You know what, we'll claim rewards, and I'll put it on the main screen. Okay, video. That is the wrong side. You saw Discord, but whatever. Okay, so this is from the PvZ, from EA's forum area where you can see, like, certain games, and this is for PvZ 3. This is the main shit where shit happens. So we just already said this from Devin. So, hi gang, this is Devin Lowe, creative director of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes and lead writer of the storyline and dialogue for Plants vs. Zombies 3, among other features. In our latest PvZ 3 release, we've updated the storyline to be more focused, funny, and action-packed. If you're already partway through the story, all your progress is saved. However, a few things may have shifted from what you saw before. Here are some key moments that have been updated. We just already beaten this thing before we got this update, so we're gonna have to make sure to get this update, but you get the gist. Now is your spoiler warning. These bullets may have spoilers for things you haven't reached yet. If that bothers you, consider skipping this whole section or skipping this video right now. I mean, you could, or you could just skip a few seconds into it, if you really care about the story. Anyway. We stop reading when it mentions town blocks you have not yet completed or seen yet. Anyway, Sunflower and Dave now use different animations during the dialogue to show different emotions they feel. Dave's workshop, you discover that all sunflowers from other blocks are mysteriously missing. Okay, Nightclub, you discover the origin of Brainiac's Dr. Zomboss stole plant food from Dave and combined it with brains to concoct brain food. Then Dr. Zomboss fed brain food to zombies he picked for their bizarre obsessions, creating the nefarious and powerful Brainiac bosses. Gotcha. Brain Fog is a Dr. Zomboss creation that immobilizes plants, leaving humans unguarded in their homes. Each time you push back the Devour Tower, you push the Brain Fog back too, freeing another town block. Foreign. Instead of chasing infinite sun-producing Dawn. Words, sun. You are now chasing infinite sun applying solar sunglasses for Sunflower to wear. Okay, so instead of the whole key, now you're going for the solar sunglasses. Okay. In the previous version, you were seeking 4 plant keys to unlock the plant vault that holds Dawn Sun. Now you're seeking 3 magic beans that are now 3 magic words to unlock the bank vault that holds the solar sunglasses. Hope you enjoy unlocking the story and all things to come. Okay, so I just already said this, and it looks like we're not even done with the stream yet. We're gonna have to update the game somehow. That's gonna be annoying, but possible. We may have to do it later, because I know APKs take a while to get through. But okay. Dr. Zomboss. Players will now fight Dr. Zomboss in the Devour Tower. In order to drive Devour Tower away from one of your blocks in the neighborhood, you have to face off Dr. Zomboss himself. He can be found in the last battle for every book, for example, floor 4 for floor 7. Riding his Devour bots, which looks like a Devour Tower, but in a small mech form. In each fight, he switches between different attack modes, which mirror various threats featured by zombies on that block. For example, in one block, he might make himself armored, or create a shield barrier. In another, he might start to spawn lots of little zombies, robots, or create fog into a stealth mode. Each block's battle is different. Additionally, Dr. Zomboss also spawns different zombies in each battle. Now showing movie theater! I was waiting for this word to come out. The movie theater is up and running in Naperville. In the movie theater, you can watch short ads in order to gain rewards via spinning the prize wheel. Rewards include stuff like currencies and even seeds for epic plants. Nice. There'll be a free spin available to you throughout a day, so check back every so often. Similarly to other abilities, you'll be able to upgrade the movie theater using blueprints you get from watching ads. Okay, I get what's going on here. Team manager changes. You can now create and save up to 5 different teams of plants to quickly and easily switch between them to your purposes. Okay, that's really cool. Now, it doesn't completely change the whole fact that you can only use still 6 plants, but hey, different teams now. Hell yes, that's actually really nice. Brainiac Invasion Shakeup. The daily tasks objectives have been changed slightly in the following ways. Play a battle in the tower 2 times. Win 3 breakout battles. Buy a seed package from the store. Earn 5 stars. Collect resources from a building. It's a lot harder now. Okay. That's kind of oof. Maybe there's more to do. I don't know. We'll see. We now support Facebook and sign in with Apple to save your progress across devices. Apple, you say? Is that meaning that iOS is going to get the game very soon? Devour Tower changes. Defeating floors in Devour Tower also advances the story, with dialogue between Sunflower, Beashooter, Bonk Choi, Walnut, Dave, Benny, and Dr. Zomboss. Now with the added individual character animations. Okay, balance changes! Zombie differences! Hell yes! Okay, maybe. We'll see what they change. Zombie trick changes. Zombie tricks have been tweaked in a way that can appear more often in the battle, but will cause far fewer waves of zombies to appear. Zombie tricks now appear earlier in the stage 1 of 2 battle. Do or donut trick now spawns 1 or 2 downs from 2 to 3 lanes and will no longer appear in the day's workshop block. Instead, it will appear on the Munch Burger fast food block. Okay. Improvements obtaining plants and coins. The amount of coins that can be earned has been increased for all blocks. Made it easier for plants to get and level up the plants that most interested in. Drop some battles in the block that will only be listed. That, okay, I was kind of like, the thing that was my issue, is I do agree on that, is that it was kind of difficult to get the plants that you wanted from the block, but you couldn't, because you kept getting other plants, and it was kind of annoying, just no plants at all. So it's nice that they made it even better. They're more likely to. In order to balance the increased coins, they made a minor tweaks to the current drop rates of pinatas. Okay. Arena timer changes. In order to balance the game edge and other parts of the game, we increased the arena gloves refresh timer to 15 minutes. Cool. Fixes and improvements. Here's a small selection from a massive list of fixes and improvements that are coming in the latest update. General network connectivity improvements. We have to take steps to improve availability of asset downloading and reduce the number of unnecessary error prompts. We also added some player messaging in the error messages. This should also be more information to what's happening with the in-game, as well as pinpoint real issues for fixes. Makes sense. Nightcap now strongly targets stealth zombies. Awesome. Searching for clubs now supports non-English languages. Awesome. This right here, like, the problem with the stealth zombies is it's just best to use the stealth read. The spike read. But Nightcap might actually have more use now, especially against the robber imps. Using plant food on a plant that is stunned by a fertilized aggressive trick at the end of combat no longer soft locks the game. Really? That's not really the issue. I would say if the plant has an animation, if soft locks the game, in a sense. But not really, because you can just take out the plant and it'll just go back to normal. Sweet Potato now has her healing visual effects when she's tacoed. Okay, Gravedigger Zombie is no longer able to throw a grave onto a plant occupied space on the lawn. Makes sense. It was kind of one of those weird things that I was like, okay, I mean, it doesn't do anything to the plant, so... Play progress in the Devour Tower now shows on the main tower view screen more constantly. Okay, on Android devices, fix an issue where dragging from the top or bottom of the screen to see Android functionality would unpause the game. Really? Squash now affects Dynamite Mega Minion while it's exploding. Awesome! Charred Guard is now able to toss Brainiacs if they get too close. Interesting. That's interesting wording. Because I was talking about how, like, Brainiacs don't really move or get closer to you. Is that going to change? Zombie preview before you get into the battle has been mixed so that it only shows you zombies that you will fight. Gotcha. Promoted Garlic's armor now filled properly when plant foods on plants. Gole Zombie will no longer catch and throw block object projectiles while stunned on the lawn. When Dr. Zomboss creates portals for zombies to pass through and at the back of the lawn, they will no longer be able to give or receive damage from far away or out of range. Then again, we haven't really faced Dr. Zomboss, so I'm not too sure about that. General device notch support improved. Plants move functionally during taco time has been improved. Add performance improvements. Improve viewability on the seed packet art throughout the game. Animation improvements and polish. UI improvements and polish. Okay. So, a lot of changes to the Devour Tower. I know they had plans to do that, so more storyline focused. Awesome! I say awesome. I know there was a small update to fix, is in the general discussion, with clubs again, for some reason. But, awesome! That's all I can honestly say. I know there's already comments already. Let me see the comments. Or is this... No, this is the... We just released a new update for the previously don't launch. For details, aka update notes, click here. If you don't immediately see in your App Store, you may also wait for your App Store to refresh. We don't control Apple or Google Play Stores. This does mean Apple has it now. Because it used to be Apple didn't. So, yay! But anyway, it's probably still limited to certain countries. So you may need to wait until it refreshes. If you have automatic updates turned on, you may need to do this, but it's a good way to check. So I'm promising we'll see how it plays over the next few days. Yeah, this is pretty cool update. Aside from the dogs barking, that's not part of the update. I'm sorry for you guys that want it. And hey, here's me. It just kind of shows you, like, I'm here. I'm here. I talk a lot, but yeah. So they changed a lot of things. I know a lot of people hated Arena due to how much you, in a sense, how much points you lost. I think that might still be the case, but now you're able to play more often. Anyway, while I'm talking about that, I should honestly find a way to update this game right now. That is going to be an issue and a nuisance. So, yeah. We're going to see how it goes. But because the game updated, we're going to go over and see all these changes. Okay, let me see if I can find a way to update. Let's go through Aptoid. Let's go to apps instead. It's still in 15.1. That's kind of annoying. Aptoid might not work. Let me see.
You do realize this looks like cat shit, right?
Okay. If it will allow me... it's kind of weirded out. Okay, I mean... It still says pre-alpha, which is not even the case. Then you change that. But since I have already downloaded it, that's not much of an issue. I'm gonna actually have to look through the browser. Not Twitter, you silly goose. Oh, I actually want to stay in there. Can I just do a new browser, please? Thank you. Plants vs. Zombies 3. APK. We may not exactly get to it, because it may take some time. That's just how APKs work, honestly. And it said it might take some time before they get into Google and Play Store to update. So we just gotta make sure it's the latest update. Yes, 16... It is here. Awesome. Why did you do that? Oh, you douche. Don't do that. Please, don't do that.
Because I wanted to, fucker.
Dust, really?
Yes, really.
I don't care about security if I'm on a fucking emulator. Continue. And I know I just said I wasn't gonna do that, but I did it anyway. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to download it! I want that download, please. 221 people downloaded. I just want to download it, please. Okay, that's really annoying.
Did you put any seasoning in it?
Okay. It's done. It's supposedly updated. We can't. It's nice that it was on the APK store.
All you have to do is put a dash of
Okay,
pepper in it.
so this should be version 16.0 or something like that. Yes. So let's see if it changed in the main menu. It probably have us download data. Yes. Okay. So we already finished the story, and then of course we figured out that, oh yeah, that was an update. So, you know, there's a lot of changes. Ironically, they changed the Devour Tower. So, like, if I knew that there was going to be an update to download, we went through the new Devour Tower. And we would have had to deal with Zomboss. But no, that's not the case. We're going to check out Zomboss, to be honest. But, we'll see. Maybe they have incentives to play? Okay, so some new graphics, I can already tell. More dogs barking. Okay, so 10 gems, 5 common, 1 of epic, 2 of the things. We can upgrade. Also, if I remember correctly, it said we can get this by watching ads. Ironically, I do it anyway for if I need to. And it's up by 50. That's cool. This is an interesting way of doing it. So that's gonna be off screen, by the way, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, cool. Awesome, possum. So that's the green screens. We can do that later. I could focus on that later. Okay. Oh, cool. So they have a new animation for getting seed plants and money. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more now. Oh, jeezums. Okay, but they kind of... Okay, collect from your house to the lab. Oh, okay, I already did that. Rip. Oh, we can do that later. See if today's goals. Oh, there's so much, though. Win 5 stars and breakouts, Devour Tower and Arena. Play 2 battles in the Devour Tower. Play 2 battles in the Arena. I already did that, though. Okay. Buy seeds from the daily seeds. I don't like how they kind of reduced some rewards and then split it. I don't like how they did this, if I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be brutally honest. They should all... I don't like it too much. Did they change anything? No. I was kind of thinking of saving up, dang it. But I'll have to spend 1K per day to get those rewards. That's kind of stupid. But the good thing is we have the option to go with 5 different layouts. Cool. But there's some things I don't like. Like, really? You have to buy seeds. And that's 1K. Like, we have to get a lot more money before that's even a viable option. Oh, I don't even have enough to get... Oof. Rip, I guess. Okay, let's check. I don't think we'll be able to do anything, but I'm kind of curious. Because I got everything. I don't want to replay, but yeah, it looks like you can re-grab the rewards, maybe. But maybe, we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna go back down. I don't know how I feel, honestly, for some things. Like, that's just oof. When I'm, like, I had plans on saving money so I can upgrade towns. It would have been better not to be brutally honest. Because supposedly I'm able to do that, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. Let me go here. Because the amount of stamina we use is a lot less. Well, so we'll breeze through this and try to see how the Zomboss is, you know? I'm gonna be so sorry for Zomboss. Just insta-kill. We'll see. Like, if this is a good way to get... Like, if you can re-get some rewards, that'd be cool. I just know that the... Seemed like the image for... the Devour Tower seems to be a little goof. He's gonna get bopped. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna speed through this. It's just to see how he looks like, you know. We might just instantly kill him, but I'm kinda curious. Seems like they fixed that. Oh! Looks like we can get rewards. If I get 10 stun, that means we can go through the Devour Tower again and get rewards. Which would be... I mean, I guess it would be one-time deal again, but it's just interesting thing to know. It seems like they also changed the mechanic of the, I guess, the actor zombie. Because it used to be that if you kill him, the plants would still target him. So, I'm really curious on that fact. Yes. Stop that. Supposedly we'll have Dr. Zomboss here, maybe? Because they would still attack him in the original version, but they guess they changed that. Because that was his main gimmick, is he's supposed to take your attention away and kind of force your players to attack nothing that's already something dead, you know? Okay, Dr. Zomboss? No, Dr. Zomboss. Maybe I need to go one more level. That's fine if that's the case. Well, I'll look at that later. But I thought maybe he would appear here, because I thought they said that he would. Okay. Well, I think it might be here. Yeah, right here. But I don't have enough stamina. I don't want to watch a ad for it. But did I get stars? No, I didn't. Okay. So I don't think that's actually the case. Even though I just already beaten the Devour Tower. Okay. Making a look up for Brainiac. I don't know if I will or not. Was there anything else they said? I don't think so. I know they changed the arena timing. Aside from that, I think that's gonna be it for today's live stream. I mean, I said I was gonna do it, but because of the whole update, I probably will not actually. I can do this off screen. It's pretty much the gist I'm trying to get at. But I don't know. I said I was going for the towns due to how they're changing things. I think I'm gonna also have to reset the game because the icons are messed up. But I think I will continue going for at least one plant per day. Yeah. I think it might be because of how my game loaded up, or it could be emulator. That's a possibility. I don't know. Whatever may be the case, it will be eventually fixed. I have to do 2 more battles, but that's not much of an issue, honestly. But yeah, aside from that, I am going to end the live stream off here. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, / follow. In the description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. In the future, you know what? Sometime in the future, I'll go back and redo Devour Tower with Dr. Zomboss. Because they just added him in! Because how the game updates, I have to go through APK, so it doesn't automatically update for me. So I didn't even know there was an actual, updates to add Zomboss to Devour Tower. So like I said, we're gonna go over to Devour Tower again just for Dr. Zomboss. But aside from that, like I said, I'm gonna end off here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe / follow. And the description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. If you want to join my guild, go ahead. I also have a Discord that has my own guild chat. If anyone ever does join my guild and does join my Discord at the same time, it's gonna be some time probably before that's gonna even happen, just because it's still a soft launch and only in certain regions. But until then, you guys all know the drill. I'm Zigma11. Good luck on your summons. Good luck on your shiny hunting. Be healthy, stay healthy. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.